Oh, that
Hey,
Peter.
hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter, how are you doing? This is Manny. I'm calling back here on the property on Atlantic Avenue.
Yes.
Yes, sir. How are you doing today?
Very well. And you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for answering, Peter. My name is Manny. One more time, I'm calling here because I see that you fill out a form on our website that you're looking to sell the property. Is that right?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Peter, well, what can you tell me a little bit more about the property? I see here condition-wise, kind of fair. It looks like it says fair condition. But when it comes to the kitchen and restroom, have you done any work to it in the last 5 years?
I'm working on the bathroom right now downstairs, so that way it'd be have the stool, the sink, and then main floor laundry. Because the dryer sits in the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
but the washer right now is downstairs, and it's not really a basement. It's more like I call it a dungeon. It's there's enough room down there for the washer, the water softener,
Gotcha.
and then I have a tankless hot water heater.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's
Yeah,
more like a probably like a facility, like probably like just storage and then washer and dryer room type of deal.
right.
Okay, no problem, no problem. And it's a corner lot house, huh?
Yeah, and I own almost an acre lot. I own a half a city block.
Within in that property?
Yeah,
Ooh, okay. I see it here. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, and beautiful property here. Two-story, right? Are we talking two-story?
yes.
Okay.
The
Hey,
house was built 1874.
18. Okay, let me take note of that, please. 1874. Wow, it's been a while. Is it a family that you inherited from your family? Is it being on the family or?
Oh, no, no, no. I moved into this house, well, 19 years ago, but then I bought it like a year later, contract for deed, and then I took a mortgage out
Yes.
back in like oh six or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Peter. For some reason here, it's not pulling up. Oh, it's a three bedrooms, one and a half bath.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, for my software didn't pull that up, but I see the notes here. Okay. Great. Great. And is that your homestead or is that a rental property right now?
No, I have a mortgage on it.
You do have a mortgage on it. Okay. Okay. So you live there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well.
And if you're wondering why I'm selling it, I will tell you the whole shit show story.
I.
My
I'm
ex-wife
okay.
decided to have an affair with her coworker. It'll be 2 years in January, and after all of this, it's like, you know what? It's just time to go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I will do so too, Peter.
Yeah, it's like I moved back. Be 26 years
Mm-hmm.
in February. I moved back home here,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and
Where were you
because
before?
I got a little bit of family here. I got a couple good friends here,
Okay.
but it's like things have changed a lot,
Yeah.
and so it's like I was listening to a church sermon, and God told Abraham to pull up his tent stakes and leave his father's dwelling and stuff. So, and it's like it just really resonated with me that it was time for me to do the same.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I totally agree with that, Peter. I mean, sometimes sometimes in life we just gotta move on and keep life. You
That's
know what I'm
what I
saying?
want to do. I believe that's what God wants me to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Peter, let's see if we can help you on this one. Peter, do you happen to have an idea what you're doing next or where you're going?
Wherever God leads me, but I will say that there is a lady that I'm very interested in,
Ooh.
and she lives up north. So I think for the moment I would rent till we would figure out what type, where we want to be, where God wants us to be.
Ooh, okay. Looks like you find yourself a senorita.
I did, and I am very much in love with her.
That's good. That's good, buddy. I'm happy for you.
Well,
Um,
especially since this, I just went through my. This last one was my third
so
ex-wife.
so guys, here's what you just ask questions, shut up, and let him talk. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and so and she threw away 20 years.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Look at you, Peter. Man, all right.
And it's like, when I initially, got the house and stuff, I
Yeah.
remember my cousin, she said a woman always wants to know about being secure.
Right.
So when I bought the house originally, contract for deed, like I was saying,
Yes,
and then
sir.
I got a mortgage and I made sure her name was on it. She had ownership of the home. This was basically, and her family, her mom and pop never even had their own home.
Oh.
And so that way she would always have a home, but she never really liked the house, and different things like that. So, at least during the divorce, it was through the divorce proceedings, it was their form of what they call quit
Okay.
claim deed.
Yeah, the quick claim deed. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so basically last year when I got my property taxes, the house was in my name only.
Oh,
Praise the
okay.
Lord.
Okay. And I'm glad you're bringing that up, Peter, because I wanted to make sure that, okay, so the house only under your name, right?
Yes,
Okay. So there shouldn't be no, other decision maker in this transaction.
correct.
Okay, good. Yeah, and the reason why I asked Peter is because usually when we buy this type of properties, we close between anywhere from 25, 35 days. So I wanted to make sure that's a good time frame for you. Is that too fast or too slow?
Um, I probably could get packed up and moved in a month.
Okay, no problem. So it looks like we're in the same ballpark, ETA. So, and by the way, we can work on your time, Peter. So that doesn't mean it has to be, at that time, but let's just say, we come to, 30 days and you tell me, hey, Manny, I think I need, one more week or 2 more weeks. That's fine. What I got to do is just hold the funds with my finance department. And you just got to give me a call whenever you're ready and we close that day. Does that make sense?
Really, you work that quick?
Yeah. It's just a little, because we're investors. We buy, properties all over the nation, and we buy an as-is condition. We pay all closing costs. There's no commission, Peter, and we work on your time as well. And the question that I like to ask is, just to double check here, how big is the house? Is it about 725 square feet?
It's according to what I was told was 1,600 square feet.
1,600. Okay, let me take note of that because it's not showing on my records. Let me see, 1,600. Okay, and you say it's an acre, right? That you got in there?
Excuse me?
And you say it's an acre that you own there too?
It's like 28,675. It's basically, just shy of an acre.
Okay, it's almost an acre. Okay, good. Well, let me see here. Condition wise, I know you say you're working on the restaurants. I like to ask for bigger ticket items such as AC, foundation, roof. How are those things on the property?
Well, the house is still standing, so I
Okay.
guess it's good.
Okay, good. Have you noticed any cracks on the walls lately?
Um, this house is old, so I mean, there's all sorts of weird stuff here.
Gotcha. Okay, plumbing. When it comes to the plumbing, not plumbing issues, nothing on that.
Well, I'll tell you this. You're going to find this fascinating.
Go ahead.
A few years ago, right, Benson, we got rain and snow, and I mean, it melted so fast and everything else, and everybody had their basements flooding out and everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
This property is up on a hill. I didn't have any water in the basement.
Oh, okay.
But so it's like wow. And everybody else, I mean, they were using dry vacs and everything else, and sub pumps and not sub pumps. You can rent those pumps that pump out water out of a basement and stuff. People were renting them to get the water out.
Okay. Yeah, yes,
So
sir.
praise the Lord. I mean, it's basically up on a hill. As you look, you can see how the streets go, and there's north, south, east, and west. There is a pitch going down from this property, north, south, east, and west. It pitches down.
Okay.
So it's like this is up on a hill.
Makes sense. Okay. No, that's good. So thank you for that. I'm gonna take note of that because we didn't know that. So, With that being said, here I heard earlier you said you had a loan on the property. If you don't mind me asking, when how long ago was that loan that you borrowed on the property?
I believe it's been about 14, 15, 16 years, somewhere in there.
Okay, so you should be almost done with it now.
It was a 30-year mortgage.
Oh, so you're like halfway there.
I believe so.
Okay, all right, no problem. And again, the reason why I'm asking Peter is because in our company, we have different strategies we buy properties. One, of course, mainly is cash. That's just number one. Number two is sometimes we work something out with the homeowner where we take over the loan and we put some cash on the homeowner's package. But with that being said, here, let me see. What is the ballpark figure that you'll consider for the property?
Well, you know, this is the thing. I'll say it this way. I was trying to get some grants last year and stuff, and it didn't go well. But what I found out was that the city wanted this property within 10 feet of my living room window on the west side here, right?
Okay.
And what they wanted that property for, because I, own a big lot,
Yes,
right? They wanted to build a triplex.
Oh, the city wanted
So
to?
to me, if you want to build a triplex, if you got money to do that, you got money to pay me.
I know, right? Okay.
And I found that out because Vicky Severson, when I was trying to get these grants, she went and talked to Rob Wolfington, who's the city manager here.
Yes, sir.
And she didn't even talk to me before she went and talked to him.
Mm.
And then afterwards, they were saying, what they wanted to do. And it's like, then you should just buy me out.
Mm-hmm.
And they just didn't want to do that at that time, and I knew where I could see the writing on the wall where this was going to go.
Yes, sir.
Not right away, but in time.
Got it. And how long ago was that?
That was last year.
That was okay.
Last summer.
Okay, so it was almost 13 months ago, 14 months ago. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I got good news. I got money to pay you.
Okay.
But I may not have money to build a triplex there. But I got money to to buy this property. But I want to know, Peter, what your thoughts are on ballpark figure for it.
Well, and because I'm not in real estate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds like you are.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so being that I'm not a realtor, okay. You know a little bit about the property. You can pull it up on Google Earth or whatever you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, so make me an offer I can't refuse.
Okay. The thing is this. The thing is that the reason why I'm asking, Peter, is because I got my finance department literally across from my office. And
You got what?
My financial department.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so literally I just sent them as we speak, I just sent them the address right now. And I told them, the condition. The reason why I'm asking you about the square footage is because I texted to them and said, hey, this is the property, this is the bathroom, this is the everything, and the leader just asked me, okay, well, how much does Peter want? And that's why I'm asking, so I can tell them the price that you want, and whether they say yes or no, I'll tell you right now, Peter. Look, they say yes, and we move forward, or I'll tell you what price they would like to be at. So help me out a little bit, Peter. So I can just text it to them. What is the ballpark figure you consider? That way I can send it over right now.
Okay, so if I give you a price and you don't like it, right?
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
No.
You'll counter offer?
Yeah, of course. That's why I want to work with you, Peter. As soon as you tell me that number, I'll send it over right now, and they'll tell me yes, or they'll tell me, hey, tell Peter about this price. Literally takes about 20, 30 seconds. That's all it takes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, since they wanted to build a triplex here, I figured if they got money for that, then they got money to pay me. So I figured that.
I'll tell you, Peter, they don't got money. They don't got money to build. They got money to just buy properties like this and keep it for their portfolio or fix it up and put it back on the market. Their business model is not to do new builds.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, right?
Yes, sir.
Whichever way.
Yes, sir.
So I figured I was going to start at $150 large.
$150? 150,000.
Yep.
Man. Okay.
Well, I figured, it's better to go high because once you set a price, you can't go up from there. You can only negotiate from that point.
I agree with you.
That much I do know.
100%. 100%. So let me do this. I literally just texted that, hey, Peter said he wants 150. Okay, just bear with me here. Give me about 20,
Yep.
give me about 20, 30 seconds. Know if they can do that, Peter, for you, but I'm gonna really just tell him, the situation that you're looking to move with your senorita in the next 30 days. Let me see. I just texted. Okay, one sec. Let me see here. Peter, if you don't mind me asking, what's the balance on that loan?
Right now,
Yeah,
it's 36 something.
36 something. Okay, so let's call it
So
37.
so I'd say if I remember right, it was either like 36 167 or it was 36 667. So I would say round up to 37.
I'll call it 37. Yeah, because it's gonna be some fees there. You know how they are, right? So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Well, closing costs, different things. You might as well add about 3 large to that. So that'd be what, 39?
Yeah,
negative
about 39. But remember, I'll take care of closing costs. So it's not a problem. Okay.
But I'm just being real there. So it takes so after that's you take 40 large off that $1.50. So then it's only a $1.10.
Gotcha. So Peter, let me ask you a question. This is mainly between you and I.
Okay.
If we get this 37,000 dollars paid off, what's really you would like on your pocket, on your bank account, for you to say, you know what, I'm going up north with my senorita, and I'm happy with this number, Manny. If I paid those $37,000.
And then I need that extra, to get moved and everything and
How,
get situated.
okay. Okay. How much extra are we talking, Peter?
Well, that's why I went, and see what the counter offer would be.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So they actually reply back.
Okay.
Okay. So let me pull up my magic calculator here.
Okay.
Let me see here. Let me see here. We got 1 sec. Okay. So Peter, they'll came back as I told him the condition of the property. I told him that it doesn't really, it's older property, but it's in a fair condition. I may need a little bit of work, but nothing too crazy. I detailing about the mortgage that you have. They came back with, hey, tell Peter we pay all closing costs. We buy it as is, 30 days, cash on his pocket. We'll do $65,000.
Okay, let's see. I got to think here for just a second here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that the total?
Yes, sir. So they came back at $65,000 cash, paying all the closing costs as is, not commission. We close in 30 days. And I personally will throw it at dinner with your senorita in there.
Okay, so my question is, is that 65 plus what the mortgage is right now. So 37, whatever.
That will
So it'd
be
be
that will be
so it'd
67.
be
That will
like
be that will
90 something.
that will no. That will be 67 everything total.
Okay. So there's a difference of 90,000, right? About that, yeah. So 45. How about, is it possible? How about 90?
90.
90.
Okay, hold up. And again, thank you. You're working with me. I appreciate that. You're making my job a lot easier. I appreciate that. A lot of homeowners there.
Well, does that tell you how much
I mean, it does.
Where I'm coming from, okay? Let me explain my situation a little bit better,
Okay,
if you don't mind.
I don't. I got time.
Okay, great. Right now, so my second, or my recent divorce, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she helped me get into debt. She's supposed to be helping me get out of debt, okay? And with that being said, right, this is the last thread of that divorce, okay? She pays me spousal maintenance every month, okay?
Okay.
What I want to do is when this house sells, right? The Bible was talked about. There was a servant that went before the king that owed the king millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? And he threw himself on the mercy of the king, and the king says, "I will forgive your debt." Okay. Well, a little while later, right, a friend of his owed him $100, right? And he wouldn't forgive his friend and put him in debtor's prison. Well, all the people saw what had happened, went back to the king and said, "Hey, you forgave this guy millions of dollars, and he couldn't even forgive his friend for $100. He said, "You wicked, wicked servant." Right? Took him and his family and put him in the debtor's prison, and that's where they'd probably be till they were gone.
Yes, sir.
Here's the moral of the story. I don't want to be that guy. I want to get enough to pay off all my debts, and that would include paying that part of her debt as well. And that way it's done. It's over. That way the next time I would see her is I found her diploma and some pictures, and I would ask her for forgiveness and give her her stuff that I found, and then just say, lose my name, lose my number, and goodbye. And hope that she gets right with the Lord Jesus Christ, and ask him back into her heart. And because I still love her, I still pray for her, and I forgive her, but I'm not in love with her, and I don't want her back.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I don't blame you for that, brother. Be honest.
So that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get enough, right?
Yes, sir.
Not only to pay, it would pay off the house, all my debts, okay, all of them, and just basically start over. But I need some extra to get going, because I'm going to need money to put down on a house or rent or whatever it is that I'm going to do.
To get started and start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
that's where I'm coming from.
I just told him that. I actually just told him, the current offer you had. You said what, 90?
Yeah.
Well, they did come back with this, and I did tell him that, hey, a little bit of the situation that where you at, Peter. They did say this, that the best, absolutely best that they can do, Peter. And really, brother, I really want to work with you on this one, and I hope you understand. It's business, but I really want to work with you on this one. They said the best they could do it is $75,000. And that's
Okay, how about 85?
and that's honestly, like, they literally told me, Manny, if Peter, I get the situation that he's at, but if 75 doesn't cut it, they're they may be just looking at other properties.
Mm. Hmm.
I want to work with you, Peter. If you and I work together in this one, we got a done deal. We pay, like I said, we buy the property as is. You and I will be in communication from now on for the next 30 days. I'll send this over to my title company. They run the title search. Once everything comes back clear and we're good to go, all I gotta do is give you a call and ask you, Peter, how would you like your money? A cashier check or a wire transfer? And literally, this is a question that I want to ask you, Peter. How would you like to get paid? Cashier check or wire transfer?
Um, Probably, I think I would take a check.
I like that too. I love checks because checks, it's on your hand. You keep it, you go cash it, or you go deposit it. So I love checks too, Peter. So this is what I want to
Yeah.
do. This is what I want to do. I want to go ahead and let me see if I have your email. I believe I do. I believe. Let me see here, Peter. Yep, I do have your email, Peter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and send this over. Okay, the purchasing agreement. I'm gonna go ahead and send it over, like I just mentioned, $75,000, paying all closing costs as is, closing within the next 30 days. And I'll notate this that Peter wants his money on a cashier check.
Okay, but here's the question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, before you go through all that work,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
Okay. They said 75. How about 85?
Yeah, I just.
We're working here. We're working together.
I know we are. I know we are. I know we are. And thank you. I appreciate that. Said Peter, they're the battle line. They went from 65 to 75. Um, they really wanted to be at 65. I told them no because honestly, you do need the money. The best, Peter. Let me see, man. Let me work for you here in this one. One second. Where am I at? Peter, what's the best you can do, buddy? Like, let's help me out here, man.
Okay, they said 75,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I said 85. How about we meet in the middle? How about 80?
Okay, all right. Just 10 seconds. Let me just tell him, hey, Peter said 80, and that then it's a wrap up. That's it. Just give me about 10 seconds, okay?
Now, Manny, I got a great, a really awesome question for you.
Go ahead.
And it's not meant to be rude,
No, no, no.
nor is it meant to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or
No, 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 no worries. I'm here. What is this, Peter?
form. Are you for real? Because I've had uh, different people call in this property. It's for right now. I have two signatures, one on each side of this property that says for sale by owner. I've had a few phone calls and everything else, and then they jerked my chain and everything else. That's so I'm just I really want to know that I'm talking to a real person who's real.
Yes, sir, you are. You're talking to Manny Cash. My mom didn't name me Manny Cash for no reason. You're talking to a real deal. I buy properties all over the United States, and I want your property to be this one. I just told my finance department what you just told me, and they're serious about moving forward. The thing is this, Peter. They said we can definitely move forward at 75. 80 will cut it. Although I was able to pull some strings for you, Peter, and they said 76.5. That's really the best, and it would mainly just come out on my check, and that's okay. So 76.5 is the best they could do, and it's a done deal.
Okay. I have a really unique question for you.
Yes, sir.
Could you give me a call back in about 30 minutes?
I could, I could give you a call back in about 30 minutes. This is the deal, though, that my finance department is about to close. They're about to leave, and if they leave, Peter.
Hang on just a second, okay?
Yes, sir.
Got you on speakerphone.
Okay.
Uh,
They're ready. They're ready to send you this really right now as we speak, Peter. They're ready. They're ready to move forward at 76.5, like right now. All I need you is to pull up your email. They'll send it over, and it's done. 30 days later, you get your money.
okay, just give me 1 second.
Sure.
76, I'm trying. Yep.
Man, they got me working out here, man. Woo!
This is fun. Oh my god. I love this.
Gotta make sure you really gotta close them, man. I love the line. What was it? All I need to know from you is how would you like me to give you that check? Cash, check, or wire transfer?
Just assume the close there. Good luck, man.
Thank you, buddy. I got it on mute, so I'm mute.
texting my girl.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay. What's her name, by the way?
Candy.
Candy?
Yep.
Okay, Candy.
Her name is Candace.
Candace. Okay, you call it Candy, like a candy, sweetheart.
Yep. But her name is Candace, so everybody calls her Candy.
That's good.
That's why I wanted to see what she was thinking.
Got it. Hey, Peter, what do you do, man? I didn't ask you.
I'm retired.
Oh, you're living the good life now, huh?
Well, I was forced into retirement 21 years ago. I had a work accident.
Oh, man. You okay, though? You good?
Yeah, I'm still in one piece. I had a 3 to 5 I-beam, 3 to 5 ton I-beam get me across my legs, and that took care of that.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'm older by trade.
well, thank God you're doing good. Hey, Peter. So look, just changing of topic a little because I know you're a man of God, and I am too. I read the Bible. My favorite one is Psalm 23 and Psalm 91. But I know you mentioned earlier about that verse of the man owing money to the other person. Where do I find that in the Bible?
That would have been in the New Testament,
Okay.
I believe, because it was a parable that Jesus was talking about, and talking about, don't be a wicked servant, to the Lord, because God blesses us all the time. And to be honest, I can't remember where it's at in the Bible for sure. But
Okay.
I just know that it's in there, and it was so important that I figured I want to bring honor to the Father through the Lord Jesus Christ, and this is a way of letting things go and just moving forward.
I'm definitely gonna look for that Psalm because I want to read that one.
Yeah, because I just it's like I said, it's that last thread, and that way I never have to look back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
that's why I was asking if you could call me. How late is your crew going to be there?
They actually texting me right now with, hey Manny, what's going on? And I'm saying, I literally just told him, hey, don't worry, Peter just sent a text to it's girl, and just giving a few minutes. It's okay, we'll hold up because they're fixing to.
Okay, if you could call me back in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. How about do this? 5 minutes, call you right back, Peter. And then,
right.
by any chance, do you have access to your email address or a computer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. The reason why I'm asking is because we're gonna send this over via DocuSign, and that way we can, get the process started. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Talk to you
bye-bye.
soon. Bye. Man,
Whoa.
That was wild.
Oh,
How do you like that, man? You having a good time, man?
I'm having a good time, man. I'm on my zone right. You put me on my zone today, brother.
Dude,
you can
this
tell
is
you just
good.
locked in, man. You just, eyes dialed in, got dilated. You're just boom in the zone, closing.